In this video, I am going to talk to you about money mindset, which is by far one of the most important topics when it comes to attracting more money in your life. And I'll share 3 things with you which I know will help you attract more money. And the reason why I know it is because I've done it in my own business and I've helped hundreds of clients over the last 20 years do it in their business. So watch the video, follow the 3 steps, and you'll attract more money in your life. In this money management video, I am going to talk about one of my most favorite topics on which I've spent a lot of time studying, looking at, implementing, and that's money mindset. And it's one that I struggled with a lot, and you'll probably be able to relate to it as I share some of the things with you. And that's because of the upbringing that we had in our formative years and the conditioning we've had. And that really comes down to things like when we're growing up, people say money is evil, or the love of money is evil, or money is the root of all evil, or money doesn't grow on trees, or your parents or other people saying we're working just to pay the bills, or saying people who have money are not very nice people. You get the point, the list goes on. And it's that type of programming as we're growing up. When we hear and talk about money, people have an aversion towards money. They think it's a nasty thing. And quite often we hear people saying, oh, that person over there, he's got loads of money, but he's a nasty person. So people tend to relate having loads of money to people who aren't so nice, which isn't really true, because there's lots of nice people out there who are very well off, very wealthy, and who do things the right way and are very helpful. And so it's not money that makes somebody a bad person. It's somebody who's always a bad person. Money, in my opinion and experience of having worked with lots of people over the last 20 years, money merely exaggerates who you are. So if somebody's a nasty person, if they've got more money, that just exaggerates their nastiness. If somebody's a nice person, when they have more money, you just see more niceness coming out of them, because more often than not, money exaggerates who we are. Coming back to the social programming, so now people have this mindset of money is the root of all evil, or money doesn't grow on trees, or it's hard to make money. And in order to break free from that and to attract more money in your life, you need to move away from that type of language, that kind of subconscious programming. And that's easier said than done, simply because let's say you're 30 years old and you've been hearing those stories for the last 30 years or the first 15-20 years of your life, and it's deep rooted in your mind and in your subconscious, it takes time to peel off that onion to get away from those thoughts. And that's going to take you time. It took me a long time as well, because all of the things that I've pretty much mentioned were things that I grew up around, because when I was growing up, money was scarce. I grew up in one of the most deprived areas in Peterborough. It was tough. So that really helped me later on in life, because it toughened me up and it toughened up my mindset. But I wasn't brought up with lots of money around me, and so I always thought money was hard to come by. It isn't hard to come by as you grow up and you change the way that you think. And I'm going to share 3 things with you today that I think will help you, and there are many others which I will share as I do more videos for you. So if you watch this channel or you're watching this video, click like so I know you like the content, subscribe so you can get updates on regular content, and post a comment either asking a question on this particular concept, or let me know what type of content you want so I can make sure I deliver that type of content to you, and I'd appreciate you doing that for me. So the first one really is about giving money away to good causes, to charity, to things that are close to your heart. And I covered this a bit in the first video, which was on budgeting. So I would strongly suggest you create an account where you give money away regularly to charities of your liking, or to good causes, because what happens is subconsciously, as you give more money away, you attract more money. Because how the universe works, generally speaking, I'm not going to go woo-woo on you now, but generally speaking, how the universe works is, as you give more away, you attract more in return. So it's kind of the thing that they use in BNI. BNI is a business network where they talk about givers gain. So the more you give, the more you gain, and that does work, and it works really well. And I think the subconscious programming about giving things away to make a difference, and a bigger difference in our communities, in society, then helps us attract more money in reverse and in abundance. So that works incredibly well. I can tell you from experience, I do that on a regular basis. I'm not here to brag or share how much I give or what I do. I'm just talking about the concept and the principle. How much you give away, where you give it, is a choice for you. All I'm saying is, I think you should give it away, because every time I've done this with my clients and people who I've spoken to on stage or elsewhere, coaching, mentoring, all the ones who've done it, they've always come back and said, that's brilliant, that works incredibly well. We were dubious, doubtful at the start, but having implemented it, this is one of the best things that they've done. Those are the kind of words that they use to describe this particular process. The second one, of many by the way, I think I've got 29 or 36 different concepts about which help you to attract money. I don't remember the exact number, but I'll share all those with you as I do more videos. The second one is process. Money likes process. So in your business, you want to have a process or a system for sales, for marketing, for operations, for customer service, for everything that you do in your business. Have a process. Money likes people who are focused, determined and process driven. So if you think about some of the biggest and the best businesses known globally, be it Coca-Cola, be it McDonald's, Amazon, Apple, or any of the others, you'll see they are not people dependent, they are process dependent, and part of the reason why they have scaled in such a vast manner by becoming multinational, international firms is that they have big, strong, good processes, robust processes. So I suggest you spend more time on improving the processes in your business, because money likes those businesses and those people who have processes. It's more attracted to them. And the third one, which is one of my favorites, is speed. Money likes speed. So by speed, I don't mean haste, as in doing things in a rush. Think through things and make sure you look at the upside, the downside, and in terms of the downside, if something goes wrong, can I live with it? In terms of the upside, is it worth taking the risk? Is the upside worth it? But go through that process, and once you've thought about it, act with speed. It's all too often, and I'm sure you've seen this too, where someone says, oh, I had that great idea that somebody else has implemented now, and they've got a multi-million pound or a multi-billion pound business. I should have done that 10 or 15 years ago. Or someone else says, I've been thinking about doing this, but I've been thinking about doing this, whatever this may be, for the last 5 years, and they've not done anything with it, whereas others go out and do it. I see this a lot in the world of property, where I meet people who've done loads of courses, read books, done personal development, conceptually know how property works, but when you talk to them about their property, they've either got no properties or they've got 1 or 2 properties, and there's no shame, by the way, in having 1 or 2 properties. The number doesn't matter, but in their mind and the way that they talk is that they want to create a property empire, whatever that may look like, but they don't take enough action. Plenty of talk, plenty of expertise and knowledge in terms of what they've done, but they don't take action. So money likes people who act with speed, who do things quickly, and it's something which I was taught a long time ago by one of my mentors, who said speed stuns. We like it. Even we as customers, when we go and buy somewhere, if the supplier does things with speed, we like it, we think this is good. And this is partly why people shop from Amazon, because one click you buy it, so you can buy it quickly, and next day Amazon Prime, it's on your doorstep. People like that convenience. So 3 things for you. Have a giving account. The more you give, the more you'll get in return, guaranteed, I'm telling you. Secondly, improve your processes in your business, because processes will mean you're more robust. The business doesn't depend on you, you'll be worth more anyway, but you'll be able to attract more money into your business. And 3, speed. Do things quickly. Once you've decided the direction you're going to take, do it. Don't sit there and meditate for 6 months. Nothing wrong with meditation, by the way. It's good, works for a lot of people, calms down the noise, but meditation is good for your mindfulness. But if you want to get stuff done, you gotta act with speed. So those 3 things will help you to work towards attracting more money in your life, and I'll be recording more videos for you on some of the different things you can do to attract more money in your life. If you like this video, please click like, also click subscribe so you can get updates to all the new and regular videos. And please comment whether you like the content, whether you don't like the content. I'm not going to get upset. I'd rather have your honest feedback so I can then change and work my content based on what you want. And also feel free to ask as many questions as you like. I promise I'll answer every single one.